Okay, so welcome to the third Traffic Ultimatum video, Keyword Research. Now in this step, what we're going to do is we're going to take the markets that we uncovered in the last two steps when we did trend spotting and offer spying, and we're going to start to research them to see what sort of keywords we can find. Okay, so if you remember from the offer spying exercise, we found the Get Your X Back market, anxiety and panic attacks, Farmville, the flat belly market, as well as a few others here. If you remember from the trend spotting video, we did find quite a few different offers, but we wanted to sort of cut them down, and what we did is we found these 5 that we could move forward. So let's just do the same with the list from the offer spying. Once again, you will keep the full list. You do want to keep these other markets listed as well, because who knows, in the near future when you move into your next market, you may need them. Okay, so Get Your X Back, Farmville, I like that. I'm to see where that goes. There was quite a bit for Forex Robot. There was quite a bit for free electricity too. Registry repair, I know, is a really big market. So let's go with those 2. And registry repair was the other one I said, right? Okay, so let's just stick with those 5. I mean, once again, there wasn't really anything scientific going on behind the scenes there. So let's just see what we can get here. So I'm just going to go through an example of one of these rather than going through all of them. So let's just go with the Get Your X Back market. This is the same market that George used in the Traffic Ultimatum course. So just for consistency's sake, I just want to stick with that. It just gives you more of an idea of, once again, the thought process that goes on behind everything. So just a very simple search for Get Your X Back. Now, this in and of itself really isn't going to tell you all that much, but this is where you can really start to see some things and see where else this market can go. Click on the Show Options link, just like I did just there, and you want to go down here to Wonder Wheel. And there we are, the Google Wonder Wheel. So this is basically, if you've ever heard the term semantic latent indexing, I know it sounds weird, but basically what it is it's how language works. So right and wrong, those are on 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. But right and good and well and great, those words are all somewhat related to each other, whereas bad and wrong and those other words are all related to each other. So same thing here with the Get Your X Back market. Basically, Google's saying here are the keywords that are most related to that market. So get your ex-girlfriend back, get your ex-boyfriend back. We already uncovered we already talked about that when we did a little bit of brainstorming exercise there. But pull your ex back, get your ex back fast, get back together. And you can just click on these and you can dig into them a little bit more. So if you want to look at the Get Your Ex-Girlfriend Back sub-market, win your ex-girlfriend back, get your ex-girlfriend back 2009. Now it is 2010 now, so although it doesn't show up, I bet you that there's going to be more searches now for Get Your Ex Back 2010 than there are going to be 2009. Why someone adds the year onto their search, I really don't know. But honestly, that doesn't really matter. You sort of have to get an idea of what they're looking for. I don't know why they're using that qualifier of the year. I mean, the only thing I can think of at the top of my head is they're looking for more recent information, and they don't know how to use Google to do that, because you can just do this and get everything within the past. I can get everything within the past 24 hours that's a video if I want to, just by doing that. So yeah, I mean, you can do all results again, and then there you go. There's everything within the past 24 hours. So get your ex-girlfriend back in the past 24 hours. Google has indexed 176,000 new pieces of content. So that's huge. I mean, that doesn't, you don't need much more proof than that to see that this could potentially be a very big market that you could get into. Okay, so let's just go back to that Wonder Wheel for a second. Another quick look at it. Win your ex-girlfriend back. So win back cheating girlfriend. Okay, so that would not be get even with your girlfriend. Although it is related, it's not something that we would want to target when we get into the keyword research, because this is not someone who is looking to rekindle a relationship with their ex. This is someone who's looking to hurt them, and that's obviously an entirely different market. Okay, so but win your ex-girlfriend's heart back is definitely something that we'd want to look at. Okay, so now that we have an idea of the different keywords that are related to that market, what I want to do is I want to type in about the top 3 to 5 different keywords. So get your ex back, get your ex girlfriend back, get your ex boyfriend back, and let's just leave it at that. Okay, so we gotta fill in the CAPTCHA. Click get keyword ideas. Okay, so I always like to sort by the global monthly search volume. And then what I'm going to look for is I want to look at the, if I'm going to do a Google sniper site, I always want to stick with the keywords that are getting more than 3,600 searches a month. Now, one thing I do want you to take note of, you'll notice here there are 2 columns, so local search volume in the month of January and global monthly search volume. So this is basically an average volume that the keyword gets per month. This is the amount of searches that it got in the month of January. So depending on the market that you're going after, it's really going to depend on which of these 2 columns you're going to look at. As a general rule, you want to look at the monthly global search volume and whether or not they have more than 3,000 searches. But if you do happen to come across a market that is, say, very cyclical in nature, so one of the things we came across when we were looking at the trend spotting was an alpine skier by the name of Lindsey Vaughn. Now, alpine skiing is a sport, but it's a sport that can only normally be done during the winter months when there's snow on the ground. So if you were to do a search for alpine skiing, you might see a low global monthly search volume, but now that it is the month of January, you would see a high local search volume, because now is the time of year when people are searching for this kind of information. So if you were going to go after that market, now would be the time to do it, because now is the time that people are buying products related to that market. So, just as well, if you're talking about holidays like Easter, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Halloween costumes, potentially a great market to get into. Lots of costumes are sold online, but it's going to be cyclical. So looking at the global monthly search volume may not give you the best information to make your decision. That's why what I also like to do is when I'm analyzing a market, I like to look at Google Insights to see the search trends. Another thing that you can do is going back to Google, and the different options that they have is their timeline. So this as well gives you a general idea of the activity around this market. It's obviously going up. There's maybe a little, it's a little bit cyclical. It seems like it goes up. Seems like in this it was going up around, no, I guess that's not months though. So yeah, this is between 2005 and 2009, so it's gone up a little bit, it's gone down, but yeah, that gives you a general idea. So definitely don't just stick with one or the other. You do have to look at things a little bit more to get a better idea, because if I search right now for Halloween costumes, I'm not going to get a lot of searches this month right now, because nobody's thinking about buying a Halloween costume in January. but that doesn't mean I can't make money in that market, because come August and September, those searches are really going to ramp up. So that's definitely something that I need to pay attention to. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add the different keywords. Okay, so right now there's no filter. Okay, yes, I want to target buyer-related keywords. I want to target keywords that are going to be something that someone's gonna take action on, but I don't want to filter things. I don't want to miss out on a potential keyword that could make me lots of money, because right now, getting your X back doesn't look like the best buyer-related keyword. So I'll even go, I'll probably go down as much as 1,000. It really depends on which type of site you're going to build. If you want to build a Google Sniper site and you want to just target one keyword, I totally agree with George's recommendation. Stick with those keywords that get more than 3,000 searches a month. If you want to, be able to make a healthy, steady income from that one site, and basically that one page or a few pages on the site. Alternatively, if you're going to be creating like a mini site, like a mini pro site that say has 10, 15, 25, maybe 30 pages in total, you can go a little bit lower. You can definitely go into these sort of keywords. So get your X back now, get your X back fast. Those are definitely action related keywords. So definitely something that I'd want to add. So it really just depends on what type of site you're going to build when you're going through this process. But it can never hurt as well to add all of these keywords in, because who knows what else is gonna pop up, right? So there is get X back. Okay, so get your X. Okay, so I typed in get your X back, but get X back is there. Now here's another one. So this is different. See, so how to get my X back. So when I searched, I used the word your instead of my, but there's going to be lots of people who are searching for my X back. Okay, so once again, I can just go through and add all of those keywords. Alright, so that's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of keywords there already. There's 7129. There's 200 keywords there. So, that's a lot to begin with. But what I want to do is I want to click the Get More Related Keywords button, because I want Google to run again and search again for me. Oh, so it says it's too large of a process. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so it's basically just telling me there's too many. I'm asking it to search for too many keywords at once. So that's okay. There's a solution to that. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove all of these. And I'm going to delete everything that's in here. And I'm going to start from scratch. Because what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to do it in smaller pieces. Because basically what happened is Google's just saying, I can't process this many keywords at once. You gotta you gotta give me a rest here. So we'll give Google a little bit of a rest. Let's just try and do the 71 keywords. Okay, and then where's the button? Not there. Okay, so just hold on. Let me start all the way over from scratch. Just one moment. Okay, so let's try this again. It's not letting me. I tried it again even with the 71 keywords, and it says it's still too many. So what I will do is I'll just pick out these keywords here. They're all how-to keywords, so how to get your X back, how to get your X back, how get your X back. So they're all a little bit different, and then I'll try that here just by clicking on the Get More Related Keywords. And now what it's going to do is Yeah, see, so now what it's doing is it's only giving me keywords that have how to in them. Okay, so there are 50 different keywords, and there you go. So, this could be broken up in many different ways. It can be broken up by husband, by girlfriend, by boyfriend, by wife. So how to get your ex-wife back. There's another wife one. How to get back. Oh, how to get back at your ex-wife. No, we don't want that one. How to get back with your ex-wife. So you could create a site that's about get back with your ex-wife, and you can focus on the how to get back keywords. So how to get back your ex-wife, how to get back with your ex-wife, okay, and all those different keywords. So that's a way to dig into it. Gives me some more keywords I can add to my list. I can move them forward into the process. So what I can do is I can just download them as a text document, as a CSV file, which is a comma separated value file for Excel. Keep them in a list and then use them in the next step. So what I'm going to do is go back to Google for just a moment and search Get Your Ex Back again. Now what I can do is I can take note of the different domains that show up. So Your Love Back is one of them. Ex Back System is another. Dating Advice Secrets is another. I'll want to skip things like WikiHow, Easy Articles, Squidoo, Buzzle, Hub Pages, Go Articles, Easy Articles, Slice, anything that's more of like a Web 2.0 or a portal site that has lots of different topics. What I want to do is I want to find sites that are just targeted to the same market that I'm looking at. So X-Back System and Your Love Back are two of them. What I can do is I can go to SEMrush, yourloveback.com, type in the domain yourloveback.com and search. What SEMrush is going to do is it's going to give me a list of all the different keywords that this site is targeting. So get your ex back, get ex back, how to get an ex back, how to get your ex-girlfriend back, get my ex back, ways to get your girlfriend back. Tons of different keywords that are all related to the market that you might not have picked up when you went through and did the keyword research in Google. So this is a great way to spy on the different keywords that your competition is targeting and then put them into your keyword research. Okay, so as you can see, when you upgrade to the full SEMrush service, you obviously get a list of all of the keywords. As part of the free service, you get a list of, I think it's the top 10 or so. Okay, now another thing that they list is the competitors. So ex-girlfriend guru is a competitor, and here are the different keywords that they're targeting. Okay, so there you go, win her back is one of them. Okay, so how to get my ex-girlfriend back. So obviously these are all going to be girlfriend related because this is the ex-girlfriend guru. Okay, but win her back, that's interesting to me because it is a little bit different than what we've been looking at so far. So just clicking on that keyword, SEMrush is going to bring up a list of all of the different keywords that are related to it. So how to win her back, winning her back, win her love back, how do I win her back, ways to win her back. Okay, so ways, gotta get back to her love. I think that's a song. How can I win her back? Okay, and there you go, breakup blog. There's tons of other sites that we can find now. As you can see though, SEMrush doesn't want to give us a lot of information here. For unregistered users, you're allowed 10 results per request and 10 queries from one IP address per day. So using something like Megaproxy might help me to do more than that. But if I register, I'll get not only 10 results, but 10 queries It's the same things. Oh, okay, it's the same. Yeah, see, I'd have to upgrade to be able to get more information than that. But honestly, that's okay. I mean, SEMrush is not the only website that does this sort of thing. You can also go to keywordspy.com. So type in the same domain URL, yourloveback.com. Okay, and there you go. So how to, once again, they want you to, so yeah, you can just, there's a free trial that you can sign up for this, and there's also SpyFu is another one, so yourloveback.com. So SpyFu is another one that you can look at too. So as you can see, the information is very similar to what you get from the other sites. It does list the different organic and paid keywords that this advertiser is advertising for. It looks like they no longer do any paid advertising because all of these are back from August and April. So, but they do have a lot of organic listings. But once again, they do want you to sign up to be a subscriber. So, but it's, you just enter your name and email address just to get an account, and then they do have paid versions, but the free version does give you a lot of information as well. Okay, so everything that I find here, what I'm going to do with it, I'm going to put it into a spreadsheet. All the keywords that I find when I download it from Google in that CSV file, any other keywords that I find, what I would normally do is, so let's say that one keyword we found was win her back, right? Because I imagine there's going to be a lot of keywords related to win her back. What I'll do is I'll type that keyword into the Google Keyword Tool, and then there we go. So now what I'll, just the same process as I did before, I'm going to add the different keywords that I want to target. Yeah, whether it's going to be all of them or some of them, it's up to you. You know, if you want to go through them, you know, maybe something like poems to win her back may not be the angle you want to go with. You know, but who knows? Someone might be looking to buy songs to win her back, so, or to buy poems to win her back. So, like I said earlier, I mean, you really can't filter anything out at this point. You know, sort of be as open as possible and go with it. But this way, by going back to Google, what we're able to do is we're able to get the keyword information, so we can see which keywords we want to target, which keywords meet the criteria that you're looking at, whether it's with the Google Sniper method and something that's over 3,000 searches, or if you're going to build a smaller mini site and you want to target some of the more long tail phrases as well. Okay, so I'll just go back and, like I said, just keep adding to that list. You know, I mean, I'll have a gigantic keyword list. It could be anywhere between 500 to 1,000 keywords. Sometimes it's really big. I mean, you know, it's just you really have to get a big list of keywords, and then you can start going through them and looking exactly for those ones that are action related. So things, you know, and whenever somebody looks at doing things now or today or fast or quickly, anything with that sort of urgency is definitely going to be a buyer related keyword. The buy, purchase, you know, those sort of things are obviously someone's looking to purchase it. But then you'll also get keywords like torrents or downloads or free. Probably better to stay away from those kinds of things, because especially if you're going with a Google Sniper site, because they're just not going to convert. I mean, the person, yes, has decided that they want the product, but they've decided that they want to get it for free. They're probably more of a savvy internet user. You know, most people, not most people, but you know, there are certain sections of internet users who know what torrents are, you know, who are comfortable using them. So, you know, they know what they're doing. I would imagine they're a more advanced internet user. So, but yeah, so you know, you get your list of keywords, you put them into an Excel spreadsheet. Once you have your keywords and your markets, we can move on to the next step, where we're going to analyze the market to see whether or not it's actually something that we should go after. So, join me in the next video. I hope to see you there.